Hey guys, what's up Raider Nation? My name's Jason. I'm here to bring you guys news and my predictions for the upcoming games this week, and of course my prediction of the Raiders and Kansas City game. But to start off, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching my videos and giving me support and feedback and commenting on my videos, and it means a lot. So thank you. You guys are literally the best fan base ever, okay? And I mean that. So thank you, Raider Nation. But to start off with this recap, I'd like to start with my injury report. And first, it's the did not participate, and it's Terrell Brown. He did not participate today. Brian Leonhardt and Manelik Watson did not participate. Now, limited participation is Asante. He did not participate. He had limited Chimdi Chekwa, who I really hope he gets back in very soon because he's actually both Asante and Chekwa are both outstanding defensive players, and I hope they get back to recovery and start playing in the game soon. Pat Sims also was limited today, and I hope he gets better because he's pretty big, so he gives a lot of big. He's just the big person on that line, so he can be very aggressive and help us out. Even though he's a little slow, but he can clog up the middle for runs, which we need against Kansas City because they like to run a lot with Jamal Charles. And full participation was Nico Thorpe, which is a good thing to hear because he's also a really good back, really good defensive player who can help us out in stopping Kansas City. Now, my review over this coming game. I'd like to just get into it now instead of hesitating. So I'm really hoping it's a good game, but it's gonna be tough because it's at Arrowhead, and I don't know. Maybe it will be redemption time for last year when we lost to them when they swept us. So maybe we can sweep them this year. But then that gives us even further back in the draft, which I won't really care too much. I just want something positive, more positive things coming out of this season. So if we can grab wins, I don't get them. Get as much as wins as you can right now. But it's gonna be a physical game, no doubt about it. It's gonna be tough, but I think Oakland can do really good. Because if you guys noticed, every game that we did good was when we had the running game. When we had someone who gave that explosiveness and actually blocked for us, and that's Latavius Murray. Now, he adds a great addition to our offense, so he can help us develop the passing game, which will also help Derek Carr and play more games like he did against San Francisco last week. So pretty much, Derek Carr plus a running game equals success in my book. Because he needs a running game. He can't be throwing it 40, 50 times a game. Because no rookie quarterback will ever do anything good while doing that. Most people say, oh, Derek Carr's terrible, he's a bad quarterback, and all I can think of is Troy Aikman. He won one game his rookie year. Peyton Manning, 3. A lot of good quarterbacks have great seasons. Bad rookie seasons, and then everyone knows about the rest of the history. So I hope Derek Carr does really good this game, which I think he will. I don't think he's going to do anything bad. I'm pretty sure we'll use Marcel Reese like we did in the passing game, and we'll also probably have him run as well. We'll probably use some trick plays, which will be kind of different to see, but you never know. Maybe, just maybe, we can pull this win off, and I really hope so, because it'd be so nice if we swept the Chiefs this year. Now, I'm going to do my weekly predictions of the upcoming games, and the first is Arizona and St. Louis. Now, Arizona, Drew Stanton is a good quarterback. He's big and he can throw the ball. But St. Louis, they are really tough on defense lately, and they gave up no points in the past 2 games. So this will be a very interesting game because Arizona has a really high-powered offense and they're really fast, but in St. Louis's defense is really fast too and young. So I don't know. Maybe Arizona will pull it off, but I'm sticking with St. Louis this game. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Atlanta, they're iffy. I don't understand. They can get home field even though they have a losing record, which does not make sense. But Pittsburgh, they're dominating. Ben Roethlisberger is on his A game right now, and I think Pittsburgh will come off the win on that one. Now, Jacksonville and Baltimore, this isn't even a challenge. Maybe it will, because you never want to underestimate a team like Jacksonville, but I have to go with Baltimore. Green Bay and Buffalo. Now this game, I love everything about football, so this is gonna be a very good game, and I'm not gonna watch that game obviously because the Raiders will be on at 1, so I'm gonna be watching that game instead. But that is gonna be a very good game. But Green Bay on the road will get the victory over Buffalo. Tampa Bay and Carolina. I'm going to go with Carolina. Yes, Cam Newton's out, but their quarterback that they also have is not that bad either, but I don't know. So maybe I'm not thinking straight, but I think Carolina will pull off that win. Now, Cincinnati and Cleveland. I just want to see someone deck Johnny Manziel. I do not like Johnny Manziel. He's getting way too much publicity for basically being on the bench the whole season, and then they blame it on Brian Hoyer, who wasn't a bad quarterback, but how there was so much pressure on the guy. They were saying, "Oh, he's not going to start next year. There's no way he's going to start." Like, how is a quarterback going to do good when people are saying, "Oh, the person who's on the bench is going to start, even if you bring us to the playoffs," is pretty much what they're saying, because they want the paparazzi. They want to be in the news, so they started Johnny Manziel, and I guarantee Cincinnati is going to win this game and literally take it to Johnny Manziel, which he deserves. Houston and Indianapolis. I'm going with Indianapolis. This is good. This is a good game. J.J. Watt should win MVP in my mind. He should. If he doesn't win, then it's defensive players are. It's going to take a really long time for a defensive player to win MVP. But this game, Indianapolis has it. Andrew Luck is still doing amazing, so he'll still take that over and get the victory. Oakland against Kansas City. I'm picking Oakland, not because I'm just a fan of Oakland. I'm actually very positive about this game. I'm very positive that Oakland will win it on the road and finally end that streak of losing on the road. Just so more revenge for Oakland, and another big win. Miami and New England. This is a classic rivalry. This is a fun rivalry to watch. A lot of hate, a lot of built-up hate. There's a lot of good hitting, a lot of contact. Great things to see in this match. But it's in New England, and that place has like freaking voodoo. So I don't see Miami winning this game, and I think New England's going to take it. Washington and the Giants. I think Colt McCoy is going to get his redemption, and Washington's going to beat the Giants today. Denver and San Diego. I hate both teams, but I do respect Peyton Manning. I respect Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is a good quarterback, so it's a good battle between very good quarterbacks. But Peyton Manning will take this, and Denver will win it. The Jets in Tennessee, I think the Jets are going to take that one. Tennessee just lost their quarterback again, so I don't know what's going to go on there, but the Jets will probably get their win, get this one. Now, Minnesota and Detroit, I don't think Minnesota's going to beat Detroit because that defense is very good and physical and fast, and Matthew Stafford is another great quarterback, and I just think Detroit's going to take that one. Now, San Francisco and Seattle, I think San Francisco has too much on their head, even after losing to Oakland, in the talk of the coach and them giving up on the coach and all this stuff that's going on around San Francisco and the 49ers team. I think it's getting into their head, and Seattle with Richard Sherman will get in your head, and they're going to take that victory. Now, this is the game I can't pretty much wait to watch because it's a fun rivalry to watch, and that's Dallas and the Eagles. I cannot wait for that game. It's going to be an exciting game, a great rematch, and I have a feeling Dallas will take this victory. And it's just going to be a good game. It's going to be physical, like every rivalry game. And yeah, I think Dallas will take that one. And then there's Monday night, which isn't that good of a game. Well, unless you're a fan of the two teams, New Orleans and Chicago. I don't know what happened to Chicago. I think they're having major issues. Their defense isn't the same anymore. Their offense is struggling. And New Orleans Saints will probably take this victory. And that's all I have to say about that. And now on this next topic, it's potential draft pick. Because right now we stand at the fifth pick in the draft. And a lot of people ahead of us don't need a wide receiver as desperate as Oakland does, but you never know. So if Amari Cooper gets picked up, which I hope not, because he'll be a great addition for Derek Carr. He'll be a deep threat. He's fast, he's physical, and he's a great route runner. But there's also someone who not many people hear much because of Amari Cooper, and that's a wide receiver named Kevin White. This guy, he's, I believe, 6'3". He's 6'3", 220, 210, 220, and 215, about there. And he's a very good playmaker. He makes great plays on passes. He goes for the ball. He's just overall a good wide receiver who can be a great addition with Oakland if Amari Cooper is not there. Because I know we're going to go for wide receiver in the draft. It just manages on when. So I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll go defensive line, because that's struggling. But maybe we'll go for defense in free agency. So I hope either way I'll be happy if we get Amari Cooper or Kevin White. But if you guys haven't heard, just look at some of Kevin White's games, because it's actually pretty impressive. He can catch very well. He doesn't drop much passes. There's one drop pass that's pretty bad in the end zone. It went right through his hands that I saw from one of the games that he played in. But other than that, he's really solid, and I think Raider Nation should look at him for a backup. So thank you guys for watching this video, and please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and go Raiders.